they're going through what? They're getting thrown out by ICE. That's from what? From racism. They were put into slavery. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. What do you treat here legally, sis? This land was stolen. This land. No, sis. You can't. Now you on the side of the enemy. What are we talking about? Every country does it because every white man steals and it creates laws. What are you talking about? Now, why does it say that? Let our strength be the law. Because what they do is when they want to implement a law, they just do it. I'm talking about the so-called white people.
Right.
The devil. Right. That's what I'm talking about. Look. Here we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Science has proven what? All people come around. That is what?
Said I'm a Mississippi renegade. Dirty South, Mississippi renegade. Said I'm a Mississippi renegade.
Black people in Chicago are doing the same thing. They're gonna from here. They're not even. They don't even know where they're sending the Latinos. They're still holding them.
They're not from here, so they have somewhere.
This is their land. America is their land.
Right. Legally?
Yes. This land was taken illegally.
Yes, but I'm saying now.
Yes. This is stolen land.
That's right.
America did not take this land by buying it from the Native Americans.
But this is like, that's how I don't want to be.
America was stolen from them. Give me that in Micah. Woe to them that they covered fields. Give me that one. Micah 2:1. They fit the description of the Bible. Look.
Because people have similar experiences.
All of this? No.
Mean that we should all aggregate our issues together.
No. This is what we're saying. We're going strictly off of the biblical description. If they don't fit it, we're not going to mention them. You have some tribes in Africa, Nilotic Africans. They're not the same as us.
Right.
They had us in slavery. Those are not our people.
Right.
That's the difference. Watch this. Micah 2:1.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1.
Come on.
Woe to them that devise iniquity.
Woe to them that devise iniquity, evil, come on.
And work evil upon their beds.
Read.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Come on.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Who has the power? Who has the power in the hand to oppress people today? Do we have that power? The answer is no, we don't. We don't have that power. I'm talking about on a global scale. That the Bible deals with global. The Bible deals on a global scale. Keep reading.
And they covet fields.
They do what?
Covet fields.
This same people that it's talking about, they covet fields. They desire to have it. Read.
And take them by violence.
How do they take it?
By violence.
How do they take it?
By violence.
How was America taken through trade, and did they purchase it?
Bring it out.
It was taken by violence.
That's right.
They take the land by violence. Come on.
And houses.
And they take what? They take houses, lands. Come on.
And take them away. So they oppress a man.
They oppress a man.
And his house.
Come on.
Even a man and his heritage.
I got a question. This is for your mom too. How often do you see Native Americans walking around today?
Bring it out.
I mean, we're in Oakland, California.
Well, do you know, have you heard of Shell Mound? You heard of Shell Mound? Over there in Emeryville. Or in Ashby. That's a Native American burial ground. San Francisco belongs to the Native Americans. All of that is Native American land. Where are they at now?
Reservations, potentially.
Yes. I've been to a reservation. They're destroyed over there.
Right.
There's a lot of drug abuse and use. There's murder. There's suicides. They're broken mentally. That's because they fit the description of the Israelites in the Bible. Right? Is there more? Keep reading.
That's still not a reason to like aggregate all our problems together. Like I feel like we all have still our own individual.
Now again, right? All we're reading about is the description of the problems that happened to the Israelites. If it doesn't fit them, then we can't correlate it.
I don't
Slavery.
understand still why you're like, okay, we should all group ourselves together. Though.
Because we're the same people.
Right.
Does that not make sense?
How though?
You're dividing us by skin color.
No.
What are you divided?
Cultural differences.
We have the same culture. They're
How
look
do
at
you have
this.
the same culture? You don't even speak this language.
Numbers
How do you have
15:38.
the same culture?
Look at this. You see these? You see this on their shirt? Those are
Yeah.
fringes.
Of
Watch
course.
this. Watch this. Watch this. Numbers chapter 15, verse 38.
Bring it
Again,
out.
we as a
The
people,
same people, you don't speak the same language. You
because
don't speak this language.
because of slavery.
Right.
We're here in the Americas. They
Okay,
speak
so you're
English.
proving my point that we're not all the same people today.
A language does not determine your culture
Right.
necessarily.
Right.
It does
Part
not.
of it.
Watch this.
It's part of it.
Watch
Numbers
this.
15 and verse 38.
Come on.
Speak unto the children of Israel
Uh-huh.
and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
The Israelites were commanded to wear fringes in the borders of their garments like this. They did that. The reason why we don't do it now is because we've lost our culture and heritage.
Exactly. That's my whole point. It's not.
That
the
doesn't
same
mean we're not
today.
the same bloodline.
I didn't say that. I'm saying today
Uh-huh.
we're not the same today. I believe all this stuff about the origins being similar. Yes, of course.
Okay.
But today we all are different. So I don't understand why today you're aggregating things when it doesn't make sense to you. We're all so different now.
Okay, I think you're missing the message of what we're trying to say. We're trying to say that we're the Israelites.
Yes, but that's like common sense.
It's
We
not
all-
common
Yeah,
sense.
it is. Historically, we all came from the same thing.
It's not common sense. You can ask 10 different blacks
Yeah,
and
but
Hispanics
most
out here
people-
where
most
they are.
people
They
not-
don't know.
Most people are aloof.
You may know because
For me,
you've
it's
spoken to
common
us.
sense.
For
No,
you, but not
I
for
disagree.
everybody else. For you, but not for everybody else. That's what we're trying to show you.
Yes, but still, I don't understand still why today we're all so different. Why group us together today?
Why are we so different? Okay,
No, I'm saying why. You are not similar to Native Americans today or Latinos today.
in
So
what
I-
way? In what way? Just language?
Language, appearance, cultural differences.
Okay, do you know why that happened to us
Religious
biblically?
differences.
Do you know why that
That's
happened
not
to
what
us
I'm
biblically?
talking about. I'm not talking about the why. I'm
Well-
talking about now. We're all so different.
But
So
there's
what
the
sense does it
answer
make?
is in
We
the
don't
Bible.
We don't have common goals today, I don't think.
Okay, but we're trying to bring us under the common goal of the scriptures.
Right.
Ephesians chapter 4 and I'm gonna get that for now. Ephesians 4 and verse 1.
Gather the sheep.
My sister, what's your nationality?
African.
You're African American. Now you see, and Puerto Rican. She does not know who she is or where she comes from. Do blacks and Hispanics have similar cultures and heritage? You say no, she says yes.
That's not what I said.
You've
You're
been
not
to-
listening to me either. That's not what I said. I
I
said
thought you.
that's not.
Let me ask you something.
No,
You've
I
been to
didn't.
New York?
I said the origins are similar, yes, but today it's different.
Have you been to New
Aren't
York?
you Puerto Rican? You said you're Puerto Rican and what else? African American.
Have you been to?
Don't you see the differences even between Puerto Rican and African American?
Have you been to New York City? In New York City, in New York City, they all live in the same project houses in the same neighborhoods. They do the same things over there. They say this, they use the same language. They eat the same
But you just
foods.
said language doesn't determine.
They,
That's what you just
meaning
said.
English.
So which is it?
English. We speak English. They speak Spanish.
Because of
They eat the
slavery.
same foods: rice, chicken, beans. They
You mean
do
the things that grow
all
on the
the-
earth?
They do all those same things.
I don't know. I mean, I think that there's definitely a common thread. Culture has evolved.
Yes.
Thank
Can I
you.
say
That's
something
what
real
I've been
quick?
saying
Just
this
real
whole
quick.
There's
time.
definitely a
Real quick. Give me Hosea 7 and 8. Just watch this real quick. So we know that Israel has been scattered to the four corners of the earth, right? Have you ever ask your mom, have you ever heard of a phrase, blancamiento? Did I pronounce that right? Blancamiento. You ever heard of that? After abolition of slavery in 1888, there was a thing called colorism down in South America. And it was also continued by the Germans after World War II to whiten Brazil and causing a caste system. But this goes into the Bible because this goes way back in the beginning of time. Now read what we got in Hosea 7 and 8.
Hosea chapter 7 and verse 8.
Listen.
Ephraim, he have mixed himself among the people.
What did Ephraim do?
Mixed himself among the people.
Okay, read on. So there's race mixing going on. And it also happened in history. We see it, as is mentioned in 1888, after the abolition of slavery, called blancamiento. Okay, go ahead.
Ephraim
That means to whiten the people. They were trying to whiten and lighten up South America. Go ahead.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Okay, so if you got a cake, right? I'm cooking a cake in a skillet, or basically in a skillet. That's how they cook cakes, right? So if I don't turn the cake, what's going to happen? One side of the cake is going to be what?
I don't know. I don't think.
It's going to be burnt, right? And the other side of the cake is going to be what? Okay, now look at both of yourselves. Because both of you are descendants of Negro descent. Negro descent, that's the key. Negro descent. True, some people, they may say they're Latinos or whatnot, but they may not be of the nation of Israel. Okay, they may speak Spanish, but they're not God's chosen people. So a cake unturned. Look at that sister right there. She's darker and you're lighter. That's because there was a certain amount of race mixing that took place in history. Now read that one more time.
Ephraim hath mixed himself among the people.
Uh-huh.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Ephraim is a cake not turned, right? Okay, so we see the difference. But the main thing is we are Israelites. You're an Israelite, she's an Israelite, and the goal is to bring our people back to who they are. So meaning God's laws, God's statute system, and God's commandments that we got away from, we were destroyed because throughout history they destroyed us. They took our nationality, our heritage, and our culture. You get an understanding of that, what I meant by Ephraim is a cake unturned, and how the race mixing. So they are our people, just because they're a little lighter skinned or brown. You ever hear that group, a lighter shade of brown? I know some of y'all know that back in, before your time, but this brother might know. So it was a Latino group, where they have Latinos and brothers, and they both jive the same, they move the same, they dance the same, they have the same swag. Why they have the same swag? Because they are our brothers, they are our sisters of Negro descent. Okay? Now the conquistadors came during 1492. Look at right here. Look at this history. Look at this. Excuse me. Okay, that's what I was just going into. That's exactly what I was going to. Race mixing, but does that not make them, just because they're mixed? Give me numbers 1 and 8. Just because they're mixed doesn't mean that they're not Israelites. She's an Israelite. Where's your grandfather from? Do you see your grandfather on that sign, sis? African American, right? African American? So he's black. So, well, what about your mom? Do you know your mom, any of your grandmothers? Okay. But according to scripture, we saw that there was race mixing. So sometimes some of our people are going to be light, some are going to be bright, a little darker, right? Now let's get that. Now here's the key to race mixing. Even though the main thing is your father is an Israelite, and the seed is determined by the father.
That's right.
Just like for example, one of my sisters, she married an Edomite, right? You look at my niece, she looks like you. But what's her father? Edomite. So that makes her a what? Let's get that out the Bible. Read.
Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18.
Listen to that. This is going right into what your argument is, since you and your mom. It's not the skin tone. It's all about the culture and the heritage and the bloodline. The bloodline. Let's get that.
And their symbol. All.
Wait.
Go, boy.
Okay. What is your argument? One more time, please.
I'm just saying that there's no reason to aggregate all of our issues together today because of the stuff you're talking about. You said racial mixing, they came in, mixed us all up. That's exactly why we're not similar today and why it doesn't make sense to aggregate all our issues together, even if we have similar origins.
So the officer just most definitely went into, we are aggregating because we are, did you go to that?
I'm asking you why you're
pressed together, did you cover that? Okay, Jose, Isaiah, if you want to get in there, Cap?
Real quick. When you say aggregating our issues together, what aggregation are you talking about? Whose issues are you talking about specifically?
Okay, that guy over there, he mentioned like the deportations.
Okay.
I don't understand why you're aggregating African American issues. People born here, black people born here,
okay,
with people in Nigeria or Latinos, for example. They all
right,
have different issues.
Okay. Forget about different issues. We talk about who's the same people.
Right.
That's what. No. Hold on. Yeah, that's not a real argument. That's the point.
I'm asking a question.
No, that's just your. That's in your mind. What I'm telling you is a real issue. What we're talking about. We're talking about the issues affecting the so-called Hispanics, so-called African Americans,
and they're
right?
different, right?
What's the difference?
I mean, just plain and simple. I'm not at fear of deportation because of the way I.
Why are you not?
Because I'm from here.
You were born here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that there's a man who was in Texas, whose parents were born in Jamaica? He's born here. You know he was deported, right?
Yeah.
You do know that.
Yeah.
But you say you stand here and talk about you have no fear.
No.
Okay. So what do you see? Hold on, no. Before we get into any more scriptures, I want to ask you some very basic practical questions. You're from Nigeria.
I'm from here.
No,
My dad is from Nigeria.
You're Nigerian.
But you
Yeah.
I've
No.
never even been there before.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
I agree.
Right. Your family's from Nigeria. That's
My
where your
dad-
line is.
My dad.
Where's your
and
mom from?
She's from Mississippi.
Okay. Oh, this is excellent. Now I see where you at. Now, this is making me understand fully. Now, in Brazil, 5 million Nigerians in different places were brought down there, right? Are the people in Brazil your people?
No.
They're not your people. You see the ignorance, right?
How's that ignorant?
You see how you're fully ignorant, right?
Ignorant about
Do you
what?
understand what the word
You
ignorance
couldn't
means?
even-
No.
if you go to
I'm
Brazil
asking you a
right
question.
now,
Do you
are
know what
not
the
going
word
to be a part of
ignorant?
their
Yes,
culture.
you are. Do you
They're
know
gonna
what the
treat
word?
you like a Brazilian.
What treat? We ain't worried about treats.
But that's what I'm asking.
No.
That's what I'm
You're not
asking.
listening. You're not listening because you're trying to win an argument.
I'm not winning.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening. The people are your people. Whatever your problem is, it's my problem.
Right.
You understand that? No, you don't. Watch this. Read that again. I want you to read it slow for
Nobody
her.
else operates.
I
Numbers.
want you, no. They do operate.
No, they
Well,
don't.
they do operate like it. Didn't President Trump try to get all of the white people in South Africa over here and protect them over there? Why did he do that?
Exactly. They're protecting their own. I'm saying.
How is Trump and them the same? How?
right.
They're not.
Right.
They are the same, but they're all white people.
That's right.
They're all Edomites.
Right.
You sit here now and you want to be divisive now.
I'm not being.
You
I'm
look
being
at yourself.
asked
You
this
look at
question.
yourself as what?
Look at ourselves
As a black American?
I'm Nigerian. And then
Now you're Nigerian.
I said half. You asked me where I'm from. That was your original question. You said, where are you from?
Yeah.
I'm
What
from
do you
here.
consider yourself?
I'm from here.
What does that mean?
I'm American.
Do you
And
know
my
that?
dad is
Do you
Nigerian,
understand that black
so I'm
people?
Nigerian and
Do you understand that
African
black people are always denizens of America? Do you know what the word denizen means?
I'm sure you can tell me.
Right. That means that you're not actually a citizen of this place.
Right out.
You have to, every few years, you have to sign something to make sure that you can continue to vote. If you're really a citizen, why would you have to do that as a black person?
Bring it out.
You don't understand. You're an Israelite. You're not from this place. You're trying to assimilate with something you have nothing to do with. This is your people. You, the ones in Brazil,
So where are you
Puerto
from?
Rico, me,
Yeah.
I'm from here. I was born here. I
How
was
is that
born
not what
here.
I just said? I
My
just
family
said-
wasn't born here. I was the first one born here.
Okay.
Okay?
So you're just what I just said. You
Yeah, I'm an
asked me where I'm
American
from.
citizen,
You just said that.
so-called. What's the difference? I'm an American
You asked me
citizen.
where I'm from. I
I'm an
said
Israelite,
here.
though.
I asked you where you're from. You
No,
said
no, no.
here, and you have a problem when I said it.
No, I have a problem because you see yourself as different from your people.
How?
You don't
Okay.
see yourself, excuse me.
No, I don't see myself
No,
as the
no,
same
no,
as a
no.
Brazilian. Why would I? They have
Listen.
totally, they operate totally different.
Yes, yeah, you gotta grow up. You gotta grow up. I'm trying to help you.
You're not helping.
I'm trying to help you because you're trying to win an argument. We're gonna read the Bible. I want to show you something. I want to show you something.
So if you
Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I did a lot of talking. Now I want to show you. Now I want you to understand something.
And they assembled all the congregation on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees at.
They declared, the Israelites, they declared their pedigree, right? You know what a pedigree is, right? Good, come on.
After their families,
After their families,
by the house of their fathers.
by the house of their fathers, meaning what? That whoever their father is, that's who they are. Right? So for instance, once they looked through all the records, they said, oh, your father's from the tribe of Simeon, that makes you a Simeonite.
Right.
Oh, your father's from the tribe of Reuben, that makes you a Reubenite.
That's right. Read
But
out.
they're all part of the 12, right? So our brothers in Brazil,
even this is showing
Yes.
differences. You have a list of 12.
yes, no,
so
you,
there's differences.
you come from a different tribe, but we're the same people,
Right.
right? You understand
No,
that,
I agree. I feel
right?
like at
So
least
you're in
my
one-
understanding is like, have you heard like the African diaspora? Like,
Thank you, that's all it is.
But there's still differences within the diaspora.
Yeah, but why are you
That's the whole
fighting
point.
that? We all understand that already. That doesn't make
But
sense.
that's been my whole point.
I think
No,
that maybe that might
That doesn't make sense, sis. But you bring that up. No.
Diaspora means diversity. There's differences.
That does not mean diversity.
Die
That
means
means
different.
dispersed. It means dispersed. That's what that
I
means.
feel like God.
Hey, give me the one in James, chapter 1. Right? Watch this, y'all. Watch this. My sister, what's your name?
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. What's your name?
I don't want to say my name.
Okay, Cheyenne and African American Nigerian sister. Now, watch this.
James chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
James, a servant of God and the Lord Jesus Christ,
Uh-huh.
to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, to the 12 tribes which are dispersed, the diaspora of Israel,
Greetings.
greetings. Meaning what? He's talking to all of the Israelites in different areas, in different countries. This book, no. You got to understand what our goal is today, sis. You got to understand our goal. Our goal is to speak to the 12 tribes of Israel, all of the dispersed. We don't care what city they're in. We don't care what they're looking like.
But that matters, though.
No. It matters to you because you're ignorant of what the Bible is talking about.
It matters to everybody.
No,
You get
let me
judged
show you
on
something.
your appearance.
No, we know that already.
Okay,
You're trying to implement your point. We know your point. We're not interested. This is the point. We're here to teach you. You got to understand what's happening here.
Right.
If you want to teach, then you should also listen to the other person's
I
view.
heard you already,
No, you
and
haven't,
now
because you're
that you
just
have
arguing.
stated your spot. No. You're not listening.
I have been listening this whole time.
You're not listening. You see this right here?
Yes.
This is the tribe of Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. You will say, what does that have to do with us?
No, I said there's differences.
Okay.
And
Like
that
what?
means, what do you mean?
In food, in culture, we understand that part.
Phenotype, there's differences.
All right. Now what?
There's
So what?
differences.
Okay, now that we have
some
that out
people
there.
get
Now
treated
what?
differently based on their appearance.
Okay.
So there's different issues.
You said why are we trying to? You said why are we trying to put our problems together? No, we're answering. You're not
No,
listening.
you're not.
You just
telling me
said.
that we all come from similar origins. I agree with that.
Hold
I'm
on.
asking you now, why are you aggravating the issues?
There you go.
Why?
We're telling you why because we're all the same people. And if
What I'm saying, that's not a good enough reason to
No.
Just
You're
because
not.
you have similar origin doesn't mean that now, all this time in the future, we should just put all our issues together when we've been. There's differences now.
It's the same issue.
I
It's the
think
same
that
issue.
there
Hold
are
on.
cultural
Shania, go ahead.
there are cultural differences,
Uh-huh.
but at the same time, all of these different cultures,
You got it.
we all experience anti-blackness. We all
That's
experience.
What are we talking about? We're still arguing. Listen, we understand what you're saying. We're trying to make you understand what we're here for. Your question was why are we aggregating? We're explaining to you.
Reason besides we have similar origins. I don't think that's
No.
sufficient.
That's not because we got certain. We are the Israelites. We are the same people. That's
Right.
number one. We're putting it together to make you see we're the same people because we need to come back to the book.
Right.
That's our point.
That is common sense.
Is it?
Yes.
So why are you arguing?
I'm asking you a question.
I
I don't
just-
understand.
we answered it. We're not answering this
No,
one.
I don't think you
Several
sufficiently
I don't know
answered
if
it. Is what
everyone
I'm
thinks
saying.
that way. I don't know if everyone thinks
What is- what-
This is crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo,
To
let's-
me,
let's-
that's common sense that all of
Yeah.
this comes from the
Look.
same-
Look. Here we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Science has proven what?
all people come from Africa.
All people come
Yes,
from
but
Africa.
that is, but that's
That
what?
means what? That we're all the same people.
But that's not what
That,
I'm
no,
arguing. I
that's what
didn't
we're
say
getting.
that
No. That's what I wanted to hear. Because that's what you're on from the very beginning. You thinking we all the same people?
Huh?
You thinking we all the same people?
My question. Let's assume yes, we're all the same people. Okay. My question is, just because we all came from the same whatever, or even let's say we're all the same today, we still have different issues. I don't understand why we are aggregating the issues together when we experience different things because of racial mixing, whatever the heck.
It's not just racial mixing.
Well, that's what you guys have stated.
No, that has happened, yes. In terms of what you brought out, phenotype, what people like to call phenotype or a different look. Right? Correct.
And you get different, you get treated differently based on how you look. So my question, let's just take
Right.
that for example.
Right.
Latinos have different issues than I experience. And so I'm wondering why do we
Okay.
aggregate
The-
together when we have different
okay,
issues.
so let me
To
tell you.
it seems
The
like
reason, so based on what you know about the Latinos, what has been their main problem here in America?
Good vibes in the area. Well, man a fighter from the start. I mean, no carry grudge in the heart. Hatred make you turn from your people. Wise up, I feel be smart. DJ, turn up the vibes from the start. Ring tune, pull it up, celebrate cause we no carry grudge in the heart. We no carry grudge in the heart. Everybody feel right. Good vibes in the place all night.
what do you mean?
What are they experiencing? You said they experience different problems than we do. So what exact problems are you talking about? What's the main one today?
Yeah.
I want what?
She's saying a lot of Hispanic people don't even like black people.
It don't matter who they like.
But my point is, why are
Some,
you?
the
Why
reason
are you
some of y'all don't
fighting
even.
for them?
No,
and they
no.
don't even fight
That's
for
my
you?
point.
I don't understand that.
Let me explain something to you. All of this divisiveness, this is the problem, right? Now, if we come and say, hey, don't like white people, right? Do y'all have a problem with that?
I don't think you should dislike anybody.
Right.
Based on
Right.
where they come
Now
from.
you're saying we shouldn't dislike them,
Yeah,
right?
but
No,
this-
hold on. Right. Hold on. Let me
dislike
speak.
them.
Let me speak. You're saying that a lot of
Hold
Latinos
on.
don't like us, right? Do a lot of white people like us?
No, nobody
Okay.
likes black
Right.
people.
Right. Exactly. The point is we have to tell the truth. Yes? Should we not speak the truth to one another? There you go.
Nobody likes black people. And that's
Right.
my point. Why
Why?
am I
No.
aggravating my issues
Listen.
together with somebody who doesn't even like me?
No. Because you don't understand what God is dealing with. That's why God said, what? Love your neighbor as yourself. You got to know who your neighbor is. That's why we come to tell you who your neighbors are. The like has nothing to do with it. The like has nothing. No, love is what we're talking about.
Right.
We're talking about loving our people. What I told you to get.
You can love someone and
Amos
not
3.
aggregate
start
your
one.
issues together.
No.
and
You
act like,
you stuck,
pretend-
sis. You
pretend
stuck.
like you're the
Let
same
me
thing.
help you. Let me help you. Go ahead. Read.
Amos chapter 3 and verse 1.
Yeah.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Right. So the Lord is speaking to the children of Israel. This is what this Bible is about. This is what we out here teaching. Right? Go ahead.
Against the whole family.
Against the whole what?
Family.
Of who? Of the Israelites, sis. Right? That's who God is talking to. The whole family of the Israelites only. He's not talking to nobody else on the planet. That's what we're talking about right now. Read.
Which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
This is God speaking. This is the Bible that everybody got in their church and swear that it's for everybody in the world. But the Lord said only you are the only people that I've ever known. How does that make sense when God created everybody? Because what he's saying is, you're the only ones I care about. You're the only ones that I love. So what we doing now? Yes, sis. Yes. This is what we out here teaching.
Right.
So although we understand what you're saying, the reason that we have to aggregate these issues together is because, let's say, for instance, the so-called Hispanics, they're going through what? They're getting thrown out by ICE. That's from what? From racism.
Right.
They were put into slavery. Hold on.
People who are illegal, but
Listen
how
to
can you
what I'm
argue
saying.
against-
Listen to what I'm
If you
saying.
came here illegally and you get deported, why are you
What do you
shocked?
mean came here illegally, sis?
What do you mean?
This land was stolen.
Right.
This
Laws
land.
now.
No, sis. You can't. Now you on the side of the enemy.
No other
What are we
country
talking
does
about?
this. No other country does this.
Every country does it because every white
no
man
other
steals
country
and he
does
creates
it.
laws. What are you
You
talking
can-
about?
No, you can exactly. There's laws now.
Oh my God!
I don't
in
think
heaven.
you get to break
Are you
the
serious
laws
right now?
Yes. I
No,
don't
you're
understand.
not. You're not
Every
well.
other country.
You're not
every
well,
other
sis.
country has borders. And you can't. You don't
What are you
understand
talking about? Listen to what I'm saying.
I don't
'Cause-
care
No.
how you
Listen to what I'm saying.
What is your
These
argument for
people,
illegal immigration?
forget about immigration. You're not listening. The point is, this all started from the hatred of these people.
Right.
The white man came, destroyed them, put them in slavery, killed them, took their names, took their language and everything. The same thing happened to our people, correct? Now that that has happened, and you're comfortable in America, now it don't matter.
Uh-oh.
No, you're very comfortable. Because now you're saying, oh, no, it's okay because there's laws in place. There's laws in place.
I just don't
The
understand
illegal
the
immigrants,
shock.
why should they be put? Sis, are you serious right
They
now?
shouldn't be mistreating them. They
Are
shouldn't
you
be putting
serious
them
right
in-
now?
What
Come
are you
on, man.
asking? I'm not serious about.
Sis,
I'm
listen to
clearly
me.
very serious.
No, you're not.
You-
Because
how
what
are
you
you
gotta
gonna tell me to ask me a
understand,
question?
you
I
ask
tell
a
you
question,
yes.
and when we're giving you the answer, you're coming back again. The reason
That's
for the
how- that's
aggregation
how
is
debates
because
work.
all of our people were put in slavery together. That's what you don't understand. The Native American Indians put into slavery, killed just like us when we came here. That's what you don't understand. In the Caribbean, the same situation.
In Nigeria too, the same thing.
Right.
Why are you explaining common
From
sense?
Nigeria.
Yeah, we
Right.
speak Igbo.
Right.
Huh?
Where are you from, my brother?
Nigeria.
Oh.
Man. We speak Igbo. We didn't speak English.
There you go, Igbo.
He
What-
speaks English
what
now,
does
look at
what
that.
does Igbo mean? What does Igbo mean?
It's a language.
No.
It's
What
a
does it
tribe.
mean?
Ask him.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm not Igbo. Ask
You
him.
need to know. It's Hebrew. That's what it means. Right. Igbo.
I don't want
It
to be
means
on your
Hebrew.
video.
No, don't put it on the video.
I'm sorry.
We'll edit that. Don't worry about it, sis. You won't be in there.
I'm sorry.
Listen, at the end of the day,
I'll
these
get
things
it.
you need to learn. I understand where your stance is, but that's just normal United States stuff. But we're trying to take you past that and make you understand who you are and who we are as a people. That God is talking to us only.
But I'm
That's
asking
our
a separate
job.
question now. What is your argument for
Our argument is what?
illegal immigration? I don't understand why you're okay
Immigration?
with that.
Huh?
I'm asking you a question.
Okay. Yo,
Seriously.
a brother brought it out before. Let's bring it out again.
I'm curious.
Give me Micah 2, and I want them with the Lamentations. Give me Micah 2. I'm going to read you something. All right? Because what you call an illegal immigration means nothing to me. Means nothing. These people, the land was stolen.
Right.
Then they put up a border and say you can't come in. Right? They brought black people here as slaves, built the whole country literally, not only physically, but ingenuity-wise. I'm talking about the engineers. I'm talking about all the ideas came from our people.
Right. That's
Right?
We know this already.
You like talking. You love talking. Then when they did that, they gave no credit.
Right.
Do you understand when the slaves came up with an invention? They were let go. Oh, you know? So what was it called when a slave came out with something and they let the slave go? Based on the slave's invention, the white man would then take over the credit and let the slave go. What was that called? Since you know. Right, that's what you gotta listen. It's called meritorious manumissions. Sis, meritorious manumissions. You're learning something today. You understand that? What I told you to get. Watch this.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, destruction to them who think about sinning and think about it when they wake up in the morning. This is what it's talking about. It's talking about people. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Right, it's in their power to do so. You got to think about it. Who has the power to think about these things to do? But we're going to read it. Watch.
And they covet fields.
They covet fields. Meaning they look at fields, they look at lands, and they say, I want that. Go ahead.
And take them by violence.
And they take it by violence. They take over a land by violence. Go ahead.
And houses.
And houses. When the so-called white man came here, the Native Americans had houses. Reservoir systems. They had conduits, sewage systems. Sis, you keep saying that, but then when I ask you direct questions, you don't have the answer. So clearly you're being proud. Stop being proud and just listen. Read.
And take them away.
And take them away. Take all of their stuff. Go ahead.
So they oppress a man.
They oppress a man. Go ahead.
And his house.
And his family. And
even a man and his heritage.
And his heritage, meaning what? They're now taking away your whole heritage. You don't know who you are anymore. Right. That's how come we can sit in front of each other and have this kind of conversation that don't make sense. Because you don't fully know who you are.
And you do?
Of course. That's why I'm on this side.
Right.
That's why you don't see me arguing for the laws of America.
Right.
Now we accept the laws of the land. Give me Hebrews 13. Okay? I'm going to show you. We don't go against the laws of the land. We might not.
You just said they mean nothing to you.
Yes, in the scheme of things, like how you trying to bring it up, like but we have laws now. Laws are in place.
Do you obey the law?
Of course I obey the law.
Okay,
it's
so it
common
matters
sense.
to you in some way.
Yes, but if you're asking me, should just like there's a law for two men to get married, right? Is there not a law?
Unfortunately.
Right. I can't go and tell two men. Now I can tell them from the book, hey, listen, God said that that's evil. He's gonna put you to death. Right. But I can't physically stop them from doing that. That would be against the law. So I have to follow that part of it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree that people come here for a better life, so-called, and now you're kicking them out. When you don't do that to all the Europeans who's here legally.
Get out.
They don't do it.
But they should.
They
They
don't.
should apply it the same way.
But they don't.
Okay, but we're not.
I'm from New York. Listen, I'm from New York, where you got all kind of people, Russia, Ukrainians, all of them coming in.
Right.
They're not legal, and they're chilling, getting money, on
Right.
welfare. Trust me, pushing Benzes and Rolls Royces. I'm telling you.
Right.
Go ahead.
There's the book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 1.
Watch this.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
Let all of us be subject unto the higher powers of the land. Go ahead.
For there is no power but of God.
Because God put those things in place. Go ahead.
The powers that are ordained of God. Oh, my bad. The powers that be
Yes.
are ordained of God.
Why? Go ahead.
Whosoever therefore resisteth the power.
Stop. So now it says that all these laws out here are ordained of God. Why? Because we didn't want to hear the commandments, sis. That's why we in this situation in the first place. This is how we start off teaching. So because of that, think about it. All of the laws against stealing, right? Grand larceny, petty theft, all that. That's all in the Bible. Right? So now the white man is taking that, put it into this, because we didn't want to listen. So the Lord said, okay, I'm going to have the white man over you, put your ass in jail, so now maybe you'll listen. That's why it says the laws that are here are ordained of God. That's why you got to follow them. Read.
Whosoever therefore resisteth the power,
Right.
resisteth the ordinance of God.
Go ahead.
And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
Right. So Yes, we have to obey the law.
Okay, so then
We
why
have
are
to.
you okay with illegal immigration?
No, I'm not. Listen.
You just said people should obey the law.
No. You're bringing in illegal immigration when that's not really the topic.
I'm asking a
I
separate
brought it up.
question now.
Yes. We're not okay with illegal immigration. What we're telling you is that the immigration laws in itself are illegal.
Right.
Based on how it started.
Sure,
You
sure,
understand?
But I'm asking now.
No, I'm not with it. No, I don't agree with it. But I can't do anything about it. You understand what I'm saying? All I can tell you,
It's wrong.
of course it's wrong.
To illegally immigrate is wrong.
Yes, the way they're doing it is all the way back. Because
Wait,
they
huh?
can, no, listen. The point of the matter is, they can have you got people in here 20, 25 years working, paying tax, doing whatever they do, and then they're taking them and sending them to Mexico. Are you serious? Why would you do that? Unless you're just a demon, unless you're a wicked animal. That's why you would do something like that.
That's right.
Now you talking about guys who's committing crimes and stuff. All right, cool. We understand that. You ain't supposed to be doing that. But the people who here raised the family, you want to take them and send them back because they were scared to get the paperwork done because they were fleeing something. Ain't that what this country's about, so-called?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
But now all of a sudden it don't matter because what? Oh no, we're American. Now all of a sudden we're American. No, hell no.
I don't know.
No,
I
it's
feel
wicked.
like my dad did it the right way. He did everything the right way. I feel
Your
like
dad had no choice. It was either that or he was going to go through South America and try to run
exactly.
through and all
So
that.
I don't know
Why would he
it
do
seems
that?
Unfair. It seems unfair.
But why would he do
People
that? He had-
closer in proximity to the U.S. can just walk over.
But you see, this is what we're talking
then
about
my
now.
dad
But
had
see,
to wait.
this is what. But see, it's
I
not.
don't understand
It's not about
why that's
illegal
okay.
immigration for you. Now you're talking about those people again because you have something against
I
them.
don't have anything against them.
Yes,
It's
you
unfair.
do. Yes, you
What do I
do.
have against them?
Teach them.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
I don't
do.
have anything against them. I just
What
think it's
the
wrong
illegal
to
immigrants?
disobey the law.
Can I ask you a question? How are they impacting your life?
What do you mean how they?
How are they impacting your life?
Right. Like directly? Or
Yes.
in general?
How is the illegal immigrant so-called impacting your life?
I mean, like just
Are
one
they
example.
harming you?
Indirectly, yeah.
How? That's why I asked you. How?
I mean, welfare.
Welfare?
Taxes that
Really?
I pay.
Really, taxes you pay. So you were going to get something out of it. So now that Donald Trump is doing what he has to do with the SNAP program, right? He's pulling back a lot, right? Are you going to see benefits from that?
What do you mean?
No, because now he's saving a lot of tax money. Are you going to see benefits from that?
Indirectly.
No, you won't. Stop.
Right.
Stop.
Indirectly,
Just
yes.
cut it out.
It's
Just
true.
cut it out.
It's true.
Just cut it
If you
out.
pay less taxes, isn't that more money for you?
My sister, listen to me very carefully.
It's just true.
Listen to my sis. Listen. Get me.
I didn't say it.
Get
I
me
didn't
Wisdom
say
of
it
Solomon,
was
chapter
significant. I didn't say it was
2
significant.
and verse 11. I want you to hear something.
I didn't say it was significant. You
I'm gonna-
asked, is it?
You're trying to. You have your. You grew up here in California?
No.
Where you grew up?
No.
Texas. Whew. Okay. Watch this.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
Let our strength be the law.
Start in verse 1, and then we're going to jump down. I'm going to show you something, right? Because you got to understand what you're putting when I say belief or your understanding in, right, is a demonic force. You got to understand these people out here that's setting up these laws, and although God said yes, certain laws, of course, are from the scriptures, a lot of the other stuff is not.
Right.
Right, we don't vote for a lot of these laws. You don't understand that, right? We don't vote for these bills. These things are implemented. You vote for them, but they don't give a damn about you. Watch this.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves,
So the ungodly say and reasoning amongst themselves. The ungodly. Go ahead.
but not aright.
Not rightly though. Go ahead.
Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy.
Right. They said our life is short and tedious. Meaning what? We got to get ours. We have to get ours. That first statement alone lets you know they don't care about the people.
Right.
Nobody. These people we talk about do not care about other people. Right? Go ahead, read on.
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Right?
Verse 2.
Yep.
For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we have never been.
Right. So they saying, listen, we only got a little time on earth. Nobody gonna remember, so we're gonna do what we gotta do. Watch this. Go ahead.
For the breach in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart.
Right. So it says the breath in our nostril is a smoke, and that spark in our heart, that's gonna go away. We're gonna be dead soon. I want to get to something now. Read verse 10.
Verse 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
You heard that? It says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. That's what's going on, sis. All this oppression. This is what somebody else is saying, the ungodly. We're going to oppress these people. Why? You just brought up the taxes. Because now we can tax them, we can do this, and we're going to have that money for ourselves. That's what's going on. It's going to say it right here. Read.
Let us not spare the widow.
Right. We ain't going to spare the widow. Her too, we get it. Go ahead.
Nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age.
Right. Nor reverence the old man.
That's right.
Tell mom to hold on a second, mom. We're going to be right with you. It said, not even reverencing the old people. We don't give a damn, young, old, whatever. Read.
Let our strengths be the law of justice.
Hey, mom, listen, mom. I want you to hear this. Read it again.
Let
No,
our
I just wanted to hear this. No, that's what I'm saying.
let our strengths be the law of justice.
It says, let our strength be the law of justice. Go ahead.
For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Right. Now, why does it say that? Let our strength be the law. Because what they do is when they want to implement a law, they just do it. I'm talking about the so-called white man.
Right.
The devil on
Right.
earth. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to agree. That's beyond. You can do that research on your own, right? The Bible calls the white man the devil. We didn't come up with that. The word devil means deceiver. That's what he does, and that's why the Bible calls him that. Not because you just call him the devil. All right. But the point is, that's fine. Listen. No, they're the devil, mom. They're 100% the devil. Don't worry about it.
You're saying that it's not just white people who can be devil.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you can have other people as doing devilish deeds, of course.
Right.
But God calls them the wicked.
Right.
In the Bible.
Every
it out.
white person.
Yes. Yep.
Bring it
All
out.
of them. All of them. Even your friends.
Bring it out. Let me get that
Yeah,
guy.
even your friends. Yeah, we're going to get that. But hold on. Read that again. I want her to hear this part because we missed it because we talked.
Verse 11. Let our strengths be the law of justice.
Let our strength be the law of justice, meaning what? When I'm ready to implement something to stop my sister here from getting something, then I'll tweak the law. I'll tweak it, right? When it's time to go to school, right? I don't know how you got it, maybe on scholarship, whatever, certain grants or whatever. They'll twist and change, right? They'll spice it up a little bit, or maybe we don't give this one. Same thing for us with so-called black men, black women, right? They tend to push the women more into the schooling system.
Right.
And try to get y'all more into corporate America. They don't really want us there.
Right.
Because that's a threat. Right? That's a threat. They don't look at y'all as a threat. They want to use your intelligence, and they know once they tell you that you're great, you're comfortable there.
Right.
They're not trying to get their spot. Sis, you think there's a difference between men and women. Right? And due to that, right, you're saying duh, right? So
Obvious.
I know you're saying it's obvious, but you still ask the question. There's a difference. No, hold on. No. You didn't ask that question. You were questioning what I said. The point is that it's easier to have a black woman there than a black man. They don't feel that threat, right? So they tweak. Hold on a second. Hold on. So certain things are tweaked, right?
Wait, my mom.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
There you go. Thank you, Mom.
We just agree with you.
No.
She's been agreeing with you the whole time.
I know, but Mom is talking much more clearer than you.
Right. She's older than me.
Mom is kicking it.
She's 50.
Mom is kicking it. Mom is kicking it right.
She's smarter than me.
Hey, Mom, listen. Let's just me and you talk on this.
She's smarter than me, but I've been saying
Yes.
she's been saying the same thing as me.
No, we
She's
can't.
just
Remember,
more
we can't really hear her like that, right? So
Well, you keep
we're waiting for
telling
your
her-
translation,
Right.
right? We're waiting for your translation. But the point of the matter, look, but hey, listen.
Mom, have I not been saying the same thing as
Hey, Mom, listen. Let me talk
She's
to Mom
just
for a
smarter
second.
than
We
me.
can hold the phone. Everybody,
Put on
Put on the mic. We can hear.
Hey, Mom, listen.
The things that I don't agree on is, listen, I'm for my black people, my black people, African American people. Because number one, they don't, I don't care what you say, I deal with all kind of race, every race there is, and nobody likes black people from America. Nobody likes black people, period.
That's right.
But
That's right.
especially black people from America.
Okay. Hey,
Black women in key positions to oppress the black man and start the
Excellent.
welfare system.
Right. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so Mom, so listen, what we trying to tell baby girl, right, your daughter, right? What we trying to tell her is that our people are oppressed together, right? What a lot of us don't understand, like you just said, African Americans, right? Like my family's from the Caribbean, right? I come up in New York where we have all of the diaspora lives in New York, right? So guess what happens? Before they come over here, they're taught that what? Black Americans know they ain't nothing, no, they lazy. No, they're taught, listen. No, but the enemy tells them that. Right? So when they touch down, right, listen, when they touch down, right, they have it in their mind that they're better. But guess what? Guess what happens, Mom? When they have a couple of kids, let's say me, I'm born, I don't have no accent. I'm talking like a regular New Yorker. White people look at me as a regular black American kid, so they start treating me the way they treat everybody else. Right. Now, those people from the diaspora say, wait a minute, we all niggas. Okay? I came up with people from the Dominican Republic, you know what they said to me? Like, I didn't know I was a nigga. I thought I was Spanish. So, right. That's the point. Right. No, but Mom, but listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Our job now is to unite our people back from that foolishness, right? Because we were divided. That's why when we got put into slavery, we got sent everywhere. To Virginia, here, there, in the third place. All our names got changed up, so on and so forth, so that we would never get ourselves back together again. Right. But the Lord is counting on us, like it says in Zephaniah 2:1. Get that real quick, right? For us to gather ourselves back together as a people. So our people are in Puerto Rico, our people are in Mexico, our people are all over the world through slavery and everything else, and now we have to come back. So when you say, well, not you, but your daughter was bringing up the fact of how come we're putting all our problems, aggregating our problems with the so-called Latinos, because we all are the same people. Right. Only in America, only in America, listen, real quick, Mom, I'm sorry. Only the word Latino, right? If you go back to the old times with the word Ladino, right? That was talking about us. When we came over to the Americas, we came over with different names. All right? Some of us, Mom, let me ask you a question. The first, I'll just say black. The first black slaves that came to America, where did they come from?
Good question.
Africa.
No, Spain.
Right. Well, okay, Spain, they got, even Mexico had a black president.
No, okay. But listen, Mom, hold on, Mom, before you go. I'm showing you something now that we don't know. Right? So the first black people that were taken in slavery were taken from Spain, Ireland, Scotland. Right? We were ruling the whole Europe as the Moors. Okay? Our family who left earlier, right? Who you call the Mexicans, who you call the Hispanics, they had left from over there and came to this side. Right. Okay? So we was the same family the whole time. Right. Once we went into slavery, listen, once we went into slavery, our names got changed. We looked a little bit different from each other, but that didn't mean anything. So that's what the Lord is saying for us to bring our people back together again. That's right. Okay, so that's what we're doing out here. So we don't, that's why we're not letting nobody say, oh, why are the black issues and Hispanic issues put together? Because they've always been together. Right. They're saying that you're Mexican. This one is saying you black American. But God is saying y'all are the nation of Israel. Right. That's what we're doing. Watch this. Right. Listen to this. Go ahead.
Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Right. It said gather together, O nation not desired. That's us. That's why you're going to go and kick out the so-called Mexico. Oh, they got to go back to Mexico. They got to go back to Mexico. Well, sis, listen, we're all about school. Sis, hold on. No, listen. Hold on, real quick, because I want you, because a lot of people don't understand what we're doing, right? And they're thinking, no, I just want to say this. No, let me add this. Let me just add on, right? A lot of people think we're just like anti-society and we're probably, no. Amongst this group, right? When you look at us, you know, there's a lot of us, right? Amongst this group, we have doctors, we have engineers, we have attorneys, we have professors. No, I just want to let you know that this is a serious. We teach our kids. They go to college. I just want to make sure you. Very good.
Since I was 17 years old.
So why we don't know? Why you need to come see us, sis? You need to come see us. You need to come see us.
In the black Israelites here, and they got some here. They're all over Hebrew Israelites. So I've been listening to what's one of the to get on girl.
Where you at now? You in Texas?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, I mean, we have congregations in Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, all that. You need to. Yeah, but I'm saying just the ones in the purple and the gold. That's us. We not, all of us ain't together, but the ones in the purple and the gold, we the ones that teach family, marriage, one wife, all of that. We don't go into the multiple wives and the craziness. We don't do that because that's not in the Bible. I just want to make sure you know what group you're talking to. You know what I mean? Because the other groups, they dealing with a lot of other stuff that's not biblical. All right, we dealing strictly with the Bible. You know? Okay.
I just, for me, and the state of America, and what I see going on, you know, like I said, number one, the reason why I focus on, I understand you saying bringing everybody together collectively, but to me, I don't see how everybody's going to come together collectively when we can't get along amongst ourselves as black people.
Yes, because, no, sis, you got to understand something. Give me Zechariah 13 about the 2/3, right? The Lord is bringing us together through the Bible. All right, my brother? I know you're standing there, right? You listening, right? The Lord is bringing us together through the Bible. That's what's going to knit us together, right? Because all of us here, we all from a different walk of life, right? You got some guys, they highly educated, so on and so forth. Other guys who've been in prison or whatever. Sisters who've been all over the place, right? All walks of life, right? But what brings it, some of us who would have never spoke to each other one day in our lives are together due to the scriptures, right?
That's right.
Only the Lord is going to say something right now. I'm going to read something to you, sis. Watch this.
Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right. So the Lord said 2 parts of the Israelites will get cut off and die. Come on.
But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Right. So what he's saying is, out of all the innumerable number of the Israelites, all 12 tribes, that only 1/3 of all his people is going to listen to these words and repent. Right. So we can't worry. All we can do is put the word out there and hope and pray that our people will come back, keep the commandments of God, and let's walk together. But we can't. But worrying about us getting together, you know, how we going to deal with each other in this setup, that's not the important part. The important part is us keeping the commandments, and then we're going to find a way to get along.
That's
you understand? In our congregation, we got all the tribes together there, and we all kick it. We got brothers in the body who was in L.A. Having war against each other. One brother was Mexican, another brother, black brother, and they had a little beef in the jail and all that, and now they know each other in the body of Christ. Now they're looking back like, God, I can't believe that we was even that stupid, right? So this is what we're saying, sis. This is what we're bringing out, you know? So I just want to make sure we on the same page as our understanding and what we're trying to do and bring our people back together, you know?
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.